Hiya Hello, ZiftyDucky here, and if you're like me, you hoard dice like a goblin. So we are going to be making a dice bag today. First step is picking the colors of yarn you want. I picked a thicker yarn, but any type will work. So grab your smallest loom, this one is a 24 peg. Then pick the yarn you want to be the rim of your bag and tie the end of the yarn to the outside peg. Start wrapping around each peg. Push it down and begin wrapping over the top. Use the tool to loop the bottom loop over the top one. And now repeat. When you get to about 1.5 inches of the first color, stop and select a separate color. Then cut the new color into 3 12-inch lengths and tie a knot onto the top of it. Then braid it. Once you are done, tie the other end. Next, push the first color down and place the braided rope onto the yarn. Take the bottom of the first color and loop it over the peg above it, trapping the braided yarn. Pull the braided ends of the yarn to the outside. Once every peg has been looped, use the tool to take the bottom one over the top one. Give the first color of yarn a quick snip. Tie the last color you're using to the remaining strings. Begin wrapping around with the new color. For me, I will be wrapping this twice to make the bag thicker. So when it is done, it will have 3 loops of yarn on it. Once you have all 3, use the tool and take the bottom 2 and loop them over the top one, and repeat. Once you get to about 6 inches, it's time to remove it from the loom. Cut the yarn about 16 inches away from the loom. You will now take the end of the yarn and pull it through each loop of yarn that is still on the loom. I personally use a plastic needle, but you can use your fingers. Once the yarn has been put through all 24 pegs, you can take your tool and take the loops off of the loom. Once all of them are done, turn the bag inside out with the yarn strand on the inside. Now pull the yarn until it's tight and there is no hole. Now get some knots in there and turn it back to the right side out. Now fill the bag with your dice. Give it a quick snip. And bing bam, that is how you make a dice bag.